Now let's understand the SAP business process. Okay, how the SAP business process will work or how it works. Okay, so now in the SAP business, these are the major 10 processes are there, which process we are using for procurement of materials. Okay, so basically SAP MM side is related to managing of material or procurement of material. So normally we deal on the procurement of material. So how this material will be procured or how these materials are being used or how this material will be used will defined by these business processes. Okay, apart from this IS solution, so IS solution will have their own setup functionality, but on a normal basis or no, on a general basis we will be having these kind of business process in a majorly used process. Okay, so first thing is procurement of material for stock purpose. Okay, so what is the stock purpose? Let's say I'm consuming a daily material I'm using or I need to have a raw material. So those kind of things I can stock it or I can store it. In details we will be discussing from tomorrow. We will be discussing on the each topic in a detailed manner. Today we are just covering in a little bit, let's say just a introduction or just an overview. So these kind of material, let's say daily use material or let's say some raw materials are there, we can stock them. Why we need to stock them? Because let's say daily used material, go to the I will not go to the supplier each day that I need five products of this, I need five products of them, or I need 10 products of them. Daily, I don't have to go to them, I don't have to ask them, or I need to send a purchase order, I need to receive a product. No, if I have a requirement for a material A, let's say, suppose a material A is there, I need every day, I will be needing 10 materials of the material A. So I will be storing, let's say 100 materials in a store. I will be using from that. When there will be stock will be level will be going to, let's say 20 or 30. I will be going to, let's say send a purchase order to the supplier and supplier will send me again some of the more material. So this is basically the stock purpose material. Next one is direct consumption. So what is a direct consumption? Let's say small material. I will not store it. Which kind of material? Let's say office supplies. Okay, let's say pen and paper, let's say your any kind of papers you are taking, or let's say these um, safety items. Let's say you are consuming the face mask, you are using the let's say safety gloves, or you are using the uh, let's say earbuds you are using. Okay, so these kind of things. So safety earbuds are there in the industrial, they are using the earbuds. So these kind of things normally they will be not stored, so directly whenever they are procured or they are purchased, directly they will be giving it to the different department, or where it is required they will be giving it to them. So this is a direct consumption. Okay, next one is pipeline procurement. What is a pipeline procurement? So normally if we are using liquid or gas items, so we can use the pipeline procurement. So in this system basically what is happening, so there will be a pipeline will be there from the supplier to your premises. Okay, so classic example is you are using the water supply in your home, also you are using the electricity, you are using the let's say gas connection, you are using pipeline gas. So everything is flowing to your home. Whenever you need to use that, directly you can use it, and after 1 month or what will be the period of let's say settlement period will be there, there will be one, let's say bill will be coming, so you have to settle that amount. Okay, so normally this is the pipeline procurement. So details we will be see. So next one is consignment procurement. So what is a consignment procurement? Let's say I need some of the product, whenever I require I can use it, but I don't want to pay it by upfront. Okay, let's say let's take an example of store. Okay, in any kind of, let's say, this departmental stores are there or grocery stores are there. So let's say you are a new company, so you are saying, I am a new company, so I am manufacturing this hair oil, or I am manufacturing this face creams, or I am manufacturing this, let's say, food items. So you are saying to the shopkeeper that uh, you don't have to pay to the vendor. Sorry, you don't have to pay me right now. Once you are consuming all the products, or once you are selling all the products, then you can give me the you can settle my account whenever all the materials have been consumed. So this is called the consignment procurement, when they will be sending a consignment and it will be stored at your place, but you don't have to pay for it. Whenever you consume something, you can settle the amount whatever consumption you have done. Okay, next one is subcontracting procurement. So what is a subcontracting procurement? Every company, they don't manufacture everything on their own. Let's say a mobile manufacturing company, so they will not manufacture the mobile components or the mobile outer cases, or they will not manufacture the chargers, or they will not manufacture the charging cable. So what they will be doing, so let's take an example of charger. Let's say you are a mobile company, you are not manufacture the charger, you will send the raw material what will be needed to make a charger. You can send that material to a subcontractor or to a, let's say, vendor. So they will be taking the raw material and they will be manufacturing the charger, and they will sending you back, and they will take some of the manufacturing cost, whatever manufacturing cost are there, they will be taking that one. So you are not doing that one, rather you are giving a contract to some person, they will be doing it for you. So this is called as subcontracting procurement. Next one is import procurement. So basically, if we are procuring something from outside our country, it is called import procurement. So before S4 HANA, import procurement was there in our business process. Right now in S4 HANA, import procurement is not in our MM side. Import procurement or any kind of, let's say, this global trades, okay, whatever things we are importing from other countries, that are managed by SAP GTS system. So this import procurement is not there in the S4 HANA system. Okay, but basically it deals with the things manufactured from outside of the country. Okay, next one is third party procurement. So yesterday we are looking into the business process, right? So we have gone till sub consignment process, I believe, subcontracting, yes, subcontracting, import, third party. So we are looking into the third party procurement. So what is a third party procurement? So normally what happens, so let's take an example of, let's say, Flipkart or Amazon, or let's say any kind of online platforms are there. So whenever you order in that Flipkart or Amazon or any kind of online platform, so mostly for this um, Flipkart and Amazon mostly, okay, because when we order there, normally this Flipkart and Amazon, these are the trading partners, okay, these are the trading platform. Okay, trading means you can buy or sell there. Okay, so now they are not manufacturing any of the products. So Flipkart don't have a warehouse, or Amazon don't have a warehouse in India, right? So how they are doing their business? So they are listing some of the sellers. So sellers means, let's say you are a shopkeeper or you are a owner of one shop, so you will be listed in the Amazon. So if anyone is surfing through Amazon and they find a product from your shop, so they will be giving an order to the Amazon, and Amazon will send that order to you, and you need to send that product from your warehouse, from the seller's warehouse, to the customer's warehouse. And third party like the Amazon or the Flipkart, they will not do anything, like they will not do the storing, they will not do the shipping, they will only take the order, give to the right people, and the seller will say, send the product from their warehouse to customer warehouse, and for that they will be giving one invoice to the third party, or let's say Amazon or Flipkart, and Amazon or Flipkart will pay to the seller. So we are not directly paying to the seller, or seller is not directly asking money to us, right? So this is how this work. So same thing will work in the business also. Okay, so let's say you have given one order, but where you are giving the order, that company is not a manufacturer, they don't store the items. So rather than, there will be a third party, let's say third party supplier will be there, which the company will give the order to them, and they will be providing the material. Okay, so details we will be looking into it in a bit. We will be looking into it. This is the details, like third party procurement, where the customer will not directly get in touch with the seller, but there will be a third party which will completing all this process, like buying or selling, they will be completing. Okay, next one is outline agreement. What is the outline agreement? So let's say you are procuring a material, or you are buying a material for a long period of time. Okay, so then what will happen? Let's say if you are procuring some of the material for a long period of time, you can create an agreement with the supplier. What will happen with that agreement? Let's say I know how much quantity I will be consuming for next 1 year, so I will go to the supplier or the vendor, and I will create an agreement, or I'll make an agreement with them, like in this year I will be consuming this much of product, so I will be taking this much of product from you, so what kind of price you will be able to give me. Okay, let's take an example. So let's say you are constructing one house, or you are constructing one, let's say, home or building you are constructing. Okay, so what will be the major items you will be needing? You will be needing the cements, you will be needing the rods, and you will be needing some of the, let's say, sand or anything you will be needing, right? So for that, what will you do? You will go to a cement, let's say, wholesaler, and you will tell them, okay, I will be needing 300 bags of cement, or I will be needing 1000 bags of cement, but I will be taking them uh, time to time. I will be taking them, but in this year or in 6 months, I will be needing this 1000 bags of cement. So, what should be the price? Now, if you are going for a higher amount or higher quantity, there will be some price negotiation will be there. So, this is basically called a outline agreement. When you do a long term agreement with a supplier, that is called a outline agreement. In outline agreement in SAP, there are two types of outline agreement are there. One is a contract, which normally we know that is a contract agreement, and another one is a scheduling agreement. What is a scheduling agreement? Let's say I know on which date I need the product in how much quantity. So rather asking them each day that I need this product on this day on this quantity, I will be giving them a timeline or a delivery dates. Okay, so on this delivery date, the sender will send me a, like, how many quantity I need, they will be sending me. So simple example would be, let's say you are buying the milk item from, let's say, this big basket is there, or let's say any kind of online platform, grocery online platform is there. You are buying some of the, let's say, milk product or dairy product, or any kind of product are there, you are buying on a daily basis. Okay, so there you are not going to order it on a daily basis. You are going and you are going and you are ordering one packet of milk or one packet of curd. You are not doing that one. Rather, you know that every day I will be needing one packet of milk. So you will be going there, and there will be a subscribe option will be there. So you will take a subscription that each day, or at the mm, 1 day interval, you have to you need a milk product. So what will happen? So there they will be giving you the milk product, or the milk or any product you are subscribing to, so they will be giving on your subscription basis. Let's say you have mentioned on a daily I will be needing one packet of milk. Daily they will be giving you a milk for, let's say, 1 month or 2 month or 3 month, whatever time frame you have selected. On that month they will be directly giving you on the delivery dates, right? Whichever delivery dates you have mentioned, on those delivery date they will be giving you. And the price you can pay it like, you can as per their condition you can pay it to them. Okay, this is the outline agreement. Understood till this one?
Yes.
Everyone, it is fine, right? Okay, so now next one is stock transfer order. So what is a stock transfer order? So normally what will happen, let's say, let's say one company is having a multiple line of business, okay, where in one place they are manufacturing something, and in another, let's say in one plant they are manufacturing something, and another plant they are using that same product. Okay, due to the same company they will not be able to sell that product to them. Okay, so you are only manufacturing, you are only using, so you will not sell that product, rather you will be doing the stock transfer process. So stock transfer means transferring the stock from one place to another, or from one company to another, or from one plant to another plant. This is the stock transfer process. So let's take an example. Let's say there is a Tata company is there. Tata company is manufacturing the steel, right? There will be a steel sheet manufacturing will be there, right? So Tata Steel will be manufacturing that, and Tata is also having a Tata Motors, right? So Tata Motors is using the steel sheets to manufacture the car, right? So now Tata Steel cannot sell the steel sheet to the Tata Motors company because they are a single entity. Or if we say about the total company, it's come under the Tata Group. Okay, so now this Tata Steel company, they will not sell the item to the let's say Tata Motors company, rather they will be doing the stock transfer process. So whenever there is a manufacturing done in the steel industry, they will be sending that to the Tata Motors company. Okay, just for an example, this is a situation where you can do the stock transfer process. So other than that also, there will be stock transfer process will be there, one plant to another plant. Let's say you are storing the product in one plant and you are selling the product from another plant. So in that case also you can use the stock transfer order. Okay, as per the business requirement, there will be stock transfer order will be there. Next one is external service procurement. So what is the external service procurement? Basically, let's say in any company you are having a lot of machinery, you are having a lot of let's say instruments are there, so you need to um, let's say you need to service them, or you need to do the maintenance of them, right? For a period of time you will be needing to do the servicing of that, let's say equipments or that instrument, you need to do the servicing of that. Other than that also, there will be some other things will be there which you can take the services from the external vendors. Okay, let's say in your company you are using 5 Blue Star ACs. Okay, so Blue Star AC will need a servicing in 3 months, right? So just for an example, let's say in 3 months they will be needing a servicing, normal service, or we can call it a general service, we can call it. So they will be needing a servicing of that one. So where we can do that, or how we can do that? So Blue Star company is providing a service to their equipment. So now whenever you need to service those Blue Star ACs, you have to con contact with the Blue Star company, and they will be coming their let's say their service engineers will be coming, and they will be servicing the ACs. This is called a external service procurement. When you buy service outside of your company, that is called external service procurement. Okay, so these are the 10 processes which is most widely used. Right now this import procurement is not there in our S4 HANA. Okay, other than that these 9 processes are commonly used, and most of the time you will be getting these kind of let's say topic to work. Okay, so mostly if we remove the pipeline procurement, so pipeline procurement is basically if it will go for oil and gas industry, or let's say any kind of big manufacturing industry, let's say steel manufacturing industry, or let's say um, we can say the power plant or anything. So they will be using this pipeline procurement for consumption of, let's say, air or oil or gas or oxygen. They will be having this pipeline procurement. Other than that, if we say, most probably this stock purpose, first one, second one, consignment procurement, subcontracting procurement, third party, outline agreement, stock transfer order. These are the major process, or these are the common process which you will be working on in any of the companies or any of the clients. They will be having these kind of process. Some companies will have some process, or some company will have some other process also, but these are the common. This is most important, and in the interview, whenever you are going to the interview also, they will be asking these questions to you. Okay, what is the consignment procurement, what is the subcontracting procurement, what is a third party procurement, how outline agreement will work, how stock transfer order will work. They will be asking these questions to you. Okay, so it is the primary time, or it is the starting time. Understand the business concept. Okay, first understand the business concept, then we will be going into the flow, how the flow will work, how the process will work. Then we will be going with the different process, let's say how will be the configuration or customization steps will be there, what are the other requirements are there in the let's say in the pipeline procurement or in the consignment process. We will be looking into it. So whenever you are going to the interview, you have to answer a full details of the process. Okay, this is just an overview which we have discussed how the process will work. This is also important. You need to understand it, how this work. This is a background of the business process. Okay, so you need to understand. If required, go through this video, write it down somewhere, or go to the Google, just copy this thing or just type this thing in Google and take a definition from there. What is a stock purpose procurement of material for stock purpose? Okay, what is a pipeline procurement? Give me a definition of pipeline procurement. Just go to the Google, write it down, give me a definition for consignment procurement. Okay, so you can find the definition from Google also, or if you want to write it from the recording, just listen to the recording and then write it down on your own. Okay, if you are writing it down on your own, it will be a practice for you. Let's say once you are listening to it, once you are writing to it, so there will be 3 time practice will be there, so it will be better for you. Okay, so write it down and practice it. Right now we are just starting, so everything you have to practice for at least after this class or after our class daily. Basically you have to practice or read these things at least for 1 hour for now. Okay, we have not started the configuration, or we have not gone to the SAP screen yet. So just now, just practice these things. Okay, so by your heart, you should know what are these process. Once you are going to the interview, you should be able to explain the process very neat and clear to the interviewer. Okay, so prepare from now onwards. If you are willing to get a job, if you need to get a job, so prepare from day one. Okay, prepare from now itself. Don't wait for after 2 months I will be starting or after 3 months I will be starting. Prepare from now. It will be very helpful for you and it will take a less time for you to get a job. Okay? Understood? Understood? Makes sense?
Yes.
Okay. So after this business process, this 10 business process, there are some other business process are also there, like the asset or capital goods procurement, returnable transport packaging material, non-stock material procurement, non-valued material procurement, blanket purchasing, rebate agreement. These are also some of the process some companies or some clients are using. Some clients might be using one of the process, some clients might be use two of the process or three of the process, but these are not commonly used. Okay, these are not commonly used. So in the interview also, if they are having a requirement for capital or asset good procurement, they might ask you this question. Otherwise they will not ask you. Okay, RTP also same. So returnable transport packaging, so if they have this process, they will be asking you. If they don't have this process, they will not ask you. Okay. So these are the optional topics are there.